Good morning, this is North Carolina Prepper. Today we're going to go over fake MREs, or what I believe to be fake. I bought this box of MREs, I don't know when, to be honest, a long time ago. It was at a military surplus store. But it doesn't seem to have the right information for an MRE box. I was going through things the other day, and I don't use these anymore. I use dehydrated foods. That's more what I want over years. It's what I eat. I store what I eat, and I eat what I store, type thing. So I got this here. I'm gonna open this up and take a look at it. But there's no time temperature indicator onto the box, and I'll go over that in a little bit. I got a graphic I'll put up here. I'll edit in the video and talk about things. But let me go over here. Let's open this and take a look, because this box has never been opened that I know of. Let me move the camera here. Hold on. This box has never been opened. And let me open it up on camera and see if there's any bloated things in here. I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if there isn't, actually. Because this box was bought in, I don't know, supposedly good till 10-15, but I doubt it, because that's probably about 10 years ago when I bought this. Well, let's just see if I sliced everything open when I used to open that. Oh yeah, those are not real. Ha! Those are absolutely not real. This looks like something somebody made in their house. Or it looks like they dissected, because I know MREs have hot sauce in them and all this stuff, so these are definitely 100% fake. So, yeah, I'm gonna throw them out. I may salvage some stuff out of it, like the kits, the matches and stuff, but these are all fake. These are definitely fake MREs. So, yeah, they're all the same. I don't even know what meal they are. Chicken breasts with salsa. However old that is. I don't see an expiration date on it. But the main fact is I definitely 100% do not trust these. Yeah, this looks like somebody opened up an MRE kit and salvage things. I know MRE kits have like toilet paper in it and a bunch of other stuff. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what these cost back in the day, but they're gonna go out to the trash. I'm gonna take the kits out of them, and the napkin kits, and maybe the condiment kits. That's what the condiment kits. I don't know. That grape jelly is probably 10 years old. I guess that's probably MRE cracker. Yeah, crackers. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this away. But let me pull up this graphic here, and I'll explain how to tell if MRE is past date or not. There are time temperature indicators, and I'll be back with that in just a minute. Okay, here's a picture of some time temperature indicators. Over the past few years, cases of MRE have been equipped with these TTIs, or time temperature indicators. And that would let a consumer know if it's reaching its shelf life or beyond. Basically, it starts out with a reference ring under fresh with a bright center, and then it fills in the same color at the end of its shelf life. And if it goes past its shelf life, it hasn't been stored right or whatever, when the food's no longer at optimal efficiency, it gets the dark center. You can find a lot of like MREs at gun shows and Army surplus stores, in the case where I bought that one, which was actually before the TTIs. But so, you gotta beware, because these will indicate the product's freshness. Many times, sellers on eBay, they talk about this inspection date. The inspection date of MREs is simply a projected 3-year shelf life storage, assuming it's been stored at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. If it was stored in hotter conditions or colder, the shelf life will be different. So
You got to watch out, especially in the case of fake MREs or civilian MREs, such as I have here, which are going in the trash. But basically, the civilian MREs, I don't know when these were packed. I don't know if the entrees. The only thing in this thing, military or military spec, is the entree, and I don't know if that's reached its shelf life. And then someone said, "Let's repackage this and sell this to campers or whoever." So I don't know if that had reached its shelf life by the time I got it, 10 years ago. And even if I hadn't, it's still out of its spec. So these are civilian MREs. Everything in there is not military spec except for the entree, and maybe the cracker. But there's no way of knowing if it's safe to eat or not even worth risking, so don't risk it. So here you have a copy of, you have a copy of an MRE. This is a homemade MRE someone packaged at an Army surplus store in California and said, "Hey, here we go. This is good for you." And, I didn't know any better all the way back then, so I said, okay. And this is the first time I looked in. It's like, oh no, these aren't MREs. You can tell they're not real MREs. So you be on the lookout, guys. Always inspect it. And I don't use MREs anymore, like I said. I use dehydrated foods and make my own packed foods and stuff. But I'm in total control of all the quality there. But real MREs, we're not going to get into the legality of civilians buying them or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. The fact is they're out there and you can. But if it doesn't have a time temperature indicator on the box, I wouldn't get it. I don't deem that as a product I'm going to risk my life on. If you take it today and you get sick, oh well, go to the doctor, get treated for whatever food poisoning you got or whatever. You're probably not going to die. In a situation that's emergency, like in the Philippines, I wouldn't want to hang around a week with food poisoning and then just hope and see. So you don't know. That's when these things would be used in like a natural disaster, a snowstorm in our case, but something like it still. So learn, read up on it. Read up on civilian MREs or fake MREs, and buyer beware. I can't say I got screwed because I never used them, and they're going to be cycled out anyway. But still, if I had needed it, it was an unknown result, and it could have been very, very badly for me and the family. So there you go. Please rate, subscribe, ask other questions, comment, tell me things I don't know. Great. All right, so Pepper. Please rate, subscribe. Have a great day. Thank you.